Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Saturday, January 22nd. Now on our show today, we have Ron and Paula Ledwin who are here on behalf of Made Pro, and they have some great information for us about their services. And then we talk to the PC Club that are going to provide you for this year some tax prep information as well as assistance, so you want to stick around for that. All right, let's take a look at our weather. We are looking at beautiful skies this weekend, sunshine all weekend, 70-50 for today, 70-50 for tomorrow, and then on Monday we are looking at 67-49. Now if you're traveling in the state of California, take a look at these numbers. Our beaches are looking quite nice, 70-52, Santa Barbara 67-49, San Diego 68-48, Tahoe 40-18, Mammoth chilly with 36 and 10, Big Bear 40-22, Palm Springs 70-50, and Las Vegas 64-40. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:53, and our sunset will be at 5:13. Now, when I took a look at this photo, the first thing that came to mind was, of course, the saying right there. Of course, that's only the first few verses. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesties. Now, of course, great photo sent in by Natasha Chan. We appreciate that. And if you have a photo that you would like to share with us, I know some of these colors and sunsets have been amazing. Send us something that you have found. To email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, when we come back, we will have Made Pro, so stick around.
Picking someone to clean your house is a big decision. After all, they'll be inside your house and touching virtually everything you own. Sadly, though, not all cleaning professionals are actually real pros. Like this person you found online who uses the same sponge in the kitchen they use in the bathroom. If you're looking for a local family-owned business with amazing customer service, contact Made Pro for a free estimate. Made Pro, when you're ready for a real pro.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Ron and Paula, who are here on behalf of Made Pro. Well, hello, you two. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Glad to be here. How are you?
Good, good. Now, we talked a little bit off camera before we came online. You know, with the challenges of COVID, I mean, most, like you mentioned, small businesses are having, difficulties getting staff, which, you're not immune to. I think we all are experiencing something like that. But, you have basic principles that you guys follow no matter what happens in your business. But before we get to that, tell me a little bit about what Made Pro is.
Well, Made Pro we are a professional cleaning service. We are part of a franchise. There are, I believe, about a little bit over 250 locations nationwide. Paul and I are husband and wife, and we own the South Orange County office. So we do Laguna Woods Village, and we do the majority of South Orange County. But we are a premier house cleaning company.
How many people usually go out on a job?
Paula structures that, and it really depends on the size of the house, right?
Yes, it depends on the size of the home. If a job is more than 5 hours, it would be two. We call them pros here, cleaners. If it's less than the 5 hours, it'll be one person coming to the home.
Okay, all right. So it kind of varies depending on probably what is needed and like you said, the size of the location. So, yeah. All right, good. Now, one thing that you guys pride yourself on is an inspection checklist. And yours is very long, so we won't go through all of the items. However, maybe just highlight some things that you think are really important that everyone should take into consideration.
Yeah, I mean, we could both chime in on this. I know it's going to be a little difficult to see, but yeah, it is very long. But it's a good thing that it's very long. So it's 49 points on this, and this is our signature clean that our cleans are all wrapped around. So they go after this. And this checklist pretty much guarantees that your home will be clean from top to bottom. And it's 49 points. There's a lot, but there's some things that sometimes clients want something else added onto it. And if that's the case, you just let us know and we'll try to address it the best we can. This is not always left behind, but our pros take it with them so they know exactly. But if the customer wants it left behind, we can definitely do so. Is there any points on here you think that stand out the most?
I think our customers that are not home typically love having this checklist because, you know, they want to know what happened while we were there. So that's the ones when we leave it there. It's just a standard checklist, and anything that is requested, like that's not included, it's on there, it's on the list. So they can kind of see, oh, this wasn't done. Oh, it's because it's not part of the checklist, kind of. And they can request it at a later time or even call and we can add it on.
And our cleans are, like I said, are all built around this. Yeah. And tailored. And again, it's broken down by kitchen, by bathrooms, by bedrooms, and then other living areas, including hallways. It's all, there's points under each one.
Okay. That, you know, that's good because I think oftentimes we meet with an individual to clean our house or maybe do our yard. And you outline all these things at the beginning, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're months down the line, like, whatever happened to that? And how come they're not doing that anymore? Right. So that's really a good idea to have a checklist. And so then you can always reference it. So that's a really good idea. What are some, you know, top, I guess, Paula, what are some things that people are surprised by your services?
Oh, that's a good question. Surprised.
Like maybe they were surprised, like, oh, I didn't think you would do that, or I'm so happy that you do this.
Well, I know one thing that they're surprised that we don't do is we don't clean inside your fridge unless you request it. Okay. We do the outside exterior appliances in the kitchen. They are surprised when we clean the. People usually have like a patio or something like that, glass sliding doors, and we clean the little, what's that called, the railing part on the bottom.
Rack. Yeah.
Yes, they're sort of like, wow, you do that? Like, yeah, we try to. Yeah.
Because, you know, I think oftentimes dirt gets caught in there and you just don't think about it. And so that's awesome when I would be totally surprised if I opened the door and went, oh, look how clean that is. So that's a great one. That's a good one.
I think the surprises are, we even get our house cleaned when we have extra staff to do it. And I think the surprises are the best thing. You kind of look around and you're like, oh, look at that. Like even if it's something just small, but it's that nice little surprise touch that just like you kind of light up for.
Right, exactly. Now, I know you have many clients in Laguna Woods Village, and obviously the housing styles vary from manor to manor. And, you know, are there any particular challenges that you guys have had in the village, like some things that you go, wow, I didn't think it was going to be that, but then it worked out?
You know,
I'm asking tough questions.
No. What was interesting is some of the residents in Laguna Woods are asking for laundry services, which we can, you know, do a load in while we're there. But some of the laundry is off-site. So we're like, oh, okay, which we can do because it's like usually down the driveway. Yeah. But we didn't encounter that. We weren't thinking about that when we offered it. So other than that, yeah.
But that's a nice service because you know what, maybe you have a resident who isn't very mobile and if they need your assistance. I think that's great. And like you said, everything's on the table. You just have to go over it with your estimate. And then if there's extra things, you could certainly add that to your list, right?
Exactly. Yep.
That's awesome. So estimates, how does somebody get an estimate?
Super easy. Go for it.
They can call our 949-699-6993 number, and they can either get the sales center, which will do a really good, thorough estimate, or they can call me, the local office. I know Laguna Woods, so I can kind of give them a better idea, I think sometimes. Or they can even email or call. I mean, you can reach us all those 3 ways or 4 ways.
Now,
no contract. So it's you get a free estimate. It's up to you. And if you want to book it for a one-time clean or a monthly or bi-weekly. So that's what's great. There's no contract required. And yeah, the estimate, I love the phone number because those are pros that that really know what you're looking for. And so they can really, they'll listen to you, they'll listen to anyone that what their particular needs, and they'll be able to give you a very good quote and estimate how long it'll take at the same time.
So the estimate is over the phone. They don't have to physically come to the location?
Most are done on the phone. Yeah, sometimes we get clients that request someone to come out there to take a look at it, but we've been doing this for so long that we could have a pretty, and we'll adjust it too. If the quote came in a little bit too high, and then we get there and they come back and tell Paula, hey, it only took 3 hours instead of 4 hours, and then we adjust the total price.
Gotcha. Okay, excellent. Now, you know, trying to run a service like this, like you mentioned, is, you know, it's difficult as a small business, but you are part of a larger a family of cleaning services. Do you find that that is helpful to you?
Yeah, I mean, we'll come at it from two different angles, because I'm more on the marketing side and on the business development. Absolutely. Being part of a franchise is just, you're not alone, because the problem with, you know, sometimes when you're in a small business, it can get overwhelming and you feel like you're alone. And we have to although we've been doing this for years, we have to remind ourselves that we're not alone. It's like having an extended family with cousins all over the United States. You know, everyone has been through the same issues, you know, so we all get together. We have monthly calls with a marketing team. We have weekly calls with offices that are around here in Southern California, and we all just share and brainstorm ideas. I mean, and we have annual conventions where we talk about cleaning products and different ways and to clean things, and, you know, just ideas. And it's continuing improving the company, which is amazing. You know, it's as much help as you need, it's there. And we're all every office just continues to push each other to be better and better.
Okay. I think that's a nice way to look at it, because, you know, you could hire a small company or just an individual, and then who knows if something goes wrong, like then what kind of recourse do you have? Where at least you guys are part of a larger group, where if there was something that happened, that they would be able to have recourse. Also, when you talked about the cleaning products, you know, you probably learned about the latest and greatest, like you mentioned. What kind of cleaning products do you guys use? And if somebody was, you know, allergic or had super sensitive skin, do you accommodate?
Yes, we use hospital grade disinfectant cleaners. They're Procter & Gamble. Yes, if people call us and they have an allergy, we either, you know, buy something that they like, or they provide. So we accommodate anything. We actually do have a lot of customers that have really bad allergies, and I mean, they don't even want us to go in with our shoes, because just in case there's like dog hair or even our vacuum. So we leave all that out. We just go, we make sure we have, you know, all our towels are freshly laundered every day. So everything is clean. So when we walk in, he doesn't have to, this customer, worry that something's going to happen. So yeah.
Well, that's good. I always like to have a special type of smell in my home. So I always like that carpet brush stuff, you know, so I'm not allergic to it, but nonetheless, at least when I walk in, I'm like, oh, I just love that smell. Yep. So that's how it always smells so clean. So that's great. All right. Well, I love it. Well, thank you both for meeting with me today. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks, Elisa, for having us on. And thank you to Laguna Woods Village. We appreciate all of you. So thank you so much.
All right. And if you want more information about Made Pro, you can always go to madepro.com. We'll be right back.
Are you undergoing infusion therapy? You now have a choice. Infusion for Health is a specialty infusion center that expertly cares for patients with chronic conditions. Our brand new facility in Laguna Hills takes patient care to the next level. Relax in your private suite with refreshments and on-demand entertainment. We offer 7 convenient locations. We accept Medicare, PPO, and HMO. Call today to get started.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Barbara Harris, who is here on behalf of the PC Club. Well, Barbara, thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome.
When I was
Thank you
looking
for
over,
having me.
You're welcome. When I was looking over all these notes, I was really impressed by what we're talking about today. I mean, this is some heavy duty stuff.
Yes, we've been doing taxes in this village for 30, 40 years.
Wow. Well, that is so nice of you guys to do this. And I love the fact that you're so detailed. So before we jump into that, the PC Club really entails a lot of different things. And today is one specific thing. But could you give me just a general overview of what the PC Club is all about?
Oh, sure. The PC Club is probably one of the largest clubs in the village. We have over 780 members. And we have a workshop that's manned by all volunteer members who is open to any resident within the village. They can come up there. They don't have to be a member. They can scan documents, scan photos, use the computers. There's various different softwares. Mm-hmm. There's about 26 computers, and we have a Chromebook there and they can also get help for if their computer goes down. In addition to that, we have a classroom with 21 computers in it. We teach classes. This week in particular, I'm going to be doing tax classes, and we're going to be running the tax program out of that classroom this year.
Oh, okay. So is there a difference? There is a difference between the PC Club and the classrooms, correct?
Well, the PC Club manages the workshop and the classroom.
Okay. So that's all on the third.
We're responsible. We maintain all the computers. And so the classroom's used for classes and educational purposes.
Okay, and that's all located on the third floor of the community services building, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, okay, great. All right, perfect. Well, excellent information. Thank you. So let's talk a little bit about the tax program that you guys do. It looks like you have partnered with the Orange County United Way.
That is correct. This program is an IRS-based program, and the IRS partners with AARP, which our group had partnered with for many years until last year. The other partner they use is United Way. And so last year, we transitioned from an AARP program to a United Way program, which is no difference to our taxpayer. It's just that our sponsorship has changed. So the PC Club is a legalized 501c3 organization, and so they are our sponsor. And we do approximately anywhere from 900 to 1,000 tax returns for free in the community.
Wow. Now you must have a background in this.
I'm actually a manufacturing accountant.
Oh.
I was brought up some Toyota plants around the United States, but taxes is, I'm not a CPA, I'm a manufacturing accountant, but I've been running this program for 14 years.
Wow.
We are all certified IRS.
Oh, that's awesome. Now you guys also got an award not too long ago.
That's right. Last year was our first year with United Way. And out of all of their organizations in South Orange County, we are their largest organization. We prepared the most returns with the highest accuracy rate, meaning that the returns that we transmitted electronically did not get rejected.
Oh, well, that's not necessarily they didn't get audited. They just didn't get rejected. Wow, I thought the 98% was like, yeah, nobody got audited. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, that's awesome. And then now there are some limitations. So tell me a little bit about some of those limitations.
Okay, the limitations for our program is we like to focus on individuals that have less than $100,000 worth of income.
Okay.
And the only other limitation that we are restricted to is they cannot own rental property. So anything that's related to depreciation, we cannot process. We will not do tax returns if the taxpayer moved into the state. They have to have resided in the state for the entire year or have moved in from a state that does not have income tax like Washington or Texas or Florida.
Okay.
So those are the only limitations. So people sometimes think that because they have a brokerage account that they don't qualify for our program, which is absolutely not true. Just because they sold their $1 million house, they wouldn't qualify. That's not true either.
Okay.
We do all those returns.
And you have to be, is it 55 and over?
No, we cannot discriminate. We do employees.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We do grandchildren, children, employees,
Okay.
just anybody who can get in the village will do.
Now, what about somebody who owns their own business?
We will do a Schedule C. We have many people who are self-employed within the village. They sell paintings, or if they're a physical therapist or masseuse or whatever. And we do that type of tax return, but we limit their expenses to, I think, 100,000. So
Okay.
they have to show an income. They have to show a profit.
Oh, they do. Okay. Okay, good. That's good to know. All right, perfect. And then now it is an all volunteer program, and and you said here they're considered tax counselors.
Right. We're an all volunteer program. So all of our tax counselors, those are the people who actually prepare the tax returns, are residents within the village.
Okay.
And they get certified every year through an IRS certification process. They'll start training in a couple of weeks, and then they'll take a test, they'll get certified. And then many of our counselors have been with us for many years. We have one counselor who just received his 25-year award.
Wow. What makes you want to do this, Barbara?
To give back.
I like
We
it.
do it for free, and we do it to give back. And, you know, it's really nice to do something for somebody and tell them that they don't owe you anything.
Yeah.
And they can't pay you back, and it's kind of nice. Sometimes they give us cookies or candy or whatever, but and we also do it for our own education. It makes us keep active with the tax code, and also it stretches your brain. And one of the reasons that our volunteers like to volunteer is it has a start and end date. Most clubs in the community, once you're in, you can't get out. And it's all year round. Whereas we focus from about January to April, and then you're done. And you gave back to your community, you were very well appreciated, and now you can take the summer off.
So now that we're talking at this time, so do people start to contact you in January? Is that when it usually begins?
No, actually last week I sent out an email to the 900 people who we prepared tax returns for last year, telling them that we were giving them different options this year, whether they want to drop off their documents or upload their documents. And then they responded back as to how they want to have their taxes prepared this year, because we do have the ability to upload their documents where they didn't have that in the past. And so I've gotten, probably of the 900 I sent out, maybe 600 people have responded.
Oh, that's
and
great.
So
wow.
We keep a database on all the different taxpayers. Some of the times for our residents that cannot leave their homes, we will go to their houses and pick up their documents and then return their tax return.
Wouldn't they generally not have everything? I mean, we're looking at the last few months of the year. So would they wait?
Well, they're not going to get an appointment until February.
Oh, I see.
They just have to get on the list.
Oh, you got to get on the list. All right, gotcha.
Right. And
okay.
So we start with everybody we prepared last year, and we've already added, because people send these emails to their neighbors and whatnot. So we have already added about 20 new clients.
Yeah, wait till this airs.
Yeah. Well, the people who we do our tax returns, we have been doing their returns for over 15 years.
Exactly.
And they know. Yeah.
Well,
They
if
just have
someone
to
was
find it.
interested, If someone was interested, how should they get in touch with you?
Okay, if anyone is interested, they can email us at taxes@thepcclub.org, or they can text us or call us at a telephone number that is 949-391-9718. That's a telephone number that was set up specifically for tax.
I love it. Barbara, thank you so much for the information. This is great.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you for having us and sharing the news that the tax program's coming back.
I love it. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right. And if you want more information about the PC Club and this wonderful tax service, please contact them via their website, thepcclub.org. We'll be right back.
At Norm Reeves Honda Superstore Irvine, we want to buy your car. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, we come to you. On-site professional appraisals now available at your home or office. 2, you come to our dealership just minutes away for an on-the-spot appraisal. 3, value your car online at normreeveshondairvine.com. It's your choice. Plus, you get paid in 1 day or less. At Norm Reeves Honda Superstore in the Irvine Auto Center, we will buy your car.
Our movie for today is a fun one. It is Lemony Snicket's Unfortunate Events, and it is starring Jim Carrey. So you can check that out today at 2 p.m. with subtitles and then 6 p.m. without subtitles, brought to you by Hogue. Now today, there are 2 events that are going on. We've got the Village Bazaar that is happening in Clubhouse 5 in the main lounge from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then tonight we have Celtic music that you can participate in. That's going to be at the Performing Arts Center starting at 7 p.m. So you're going to want to get your tickets at tickets.lagunawoodsvillage.com. Now, we also have a meditation class that we want to tell you about that's coming up on Mondays. Now, Mondays from 11 to noon. It is free. It is on Zoom, so you're doing it right out of your home. You can email soulhlr@yahoo.com for the Zoom link, or you can contact Recreation 949-597-4273, or email them at recreation@vmsinc.org. All right, let's take a look at our weather as we head out to enjoy the rest of our gorgeous weekend. Skies are looking clear and beautiful. We are looking at 70-54 today, 70-50 tomorrow, and then 67-49 on Monday. And you might have a few winds today. They did say that that might be happening, so make sure you've got your umbrellas closed. If you are traveling in the state of California, check out these numbers. Our beaches are 70-52, 67-49, 68-48. Mountains, Tahoe 40-18, Mammoth 36-10, Big Bear 40-22, Palm Springs 70-50, and Las Vegas 64-40. Have a great day in the Village and a beautiful weekend. There is that shot again by Natasha. Thank you so much. Absolutely gorgeous photo. And if you have a photo, you can always email it to LagunaWoodsVillageTV@gmail.com. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again on Monday. Bye-bye.